Hey guys, so I just did this video yesterday about G4 and a bunch of layoffs and stuff like that. So I've seen people talking about it already. We have Nerdrotic here. I've seen that as from Heel versus Babyface made a video about it about 6 hours ago, and just like the gaming channels and stuff like that. The bigger ones, like I said, Heel versus Babyface, Geeks and Gamers, stuff like that. Um, But so there were massive layoffs over at G4TV because, quite frankly, no one likes them anymore. And it seemed like it all started with this fucking woman right here, Miss. I'm gonna go on a fucking ranty tirade about how men's is sexisms, and I'm not as bangable as Olivia Munn or Morgan Webb, and oh, if you don't like us, don't watch us. Peace. So instead of her being sympathetic to her, fallen colleagues who have been let go, she comes out with this, let's play some games, yo. I survived. With the little deal with it kind of thing going on. Truly, you are the pinnacle of integrity. A bunch of your colleagues, maybe friends, got sacked, and you're trying to spit in the face of the haters by coming out with this. When you should be more sympathetic, saying, I really feel bad about all the layoffs that had to happen. And of course, the asshole survived. She survived. Um, Adam Sessler survived. All the bigger names survived, but all the little guys gone. And this is what she comes out with. Let's play some games, yo. I survived. Well, good for you, you fucking C word that I want to call you. Try not to say that word so much. Kind of loses its meaning after a while. Kind of like racist or homophobe or Nazi or, you say it too much, it just loses its meaning. So I like to save that word for particularly special moments near and dear to my heart. Um, but haters in shambles right now, yes, because the people calling her out for the rant that she did are haters. Now I know someone said, "Oh yeah, G4, TV used to be political." I watched G4 TV a lot when I was, middle school, high school, and X Play, Attack of the Show, Cheat. Um, you know, I never remember seeing a whole shitload of political stuff. In fact, I barely saw it, even if it was there. When I watched it, it was quite a few hours of the day because they had a good lineup. So if it was there, I never saw it. Especially on the shows that I constantly watch. I constantly watched Attack of the Show, constantly watched X Play. So even if they would sneak in like political type jokes or whatever, it wasn't full out rants like, "Oh, sexism in gaming. I'm sorry, I'm not as good looking as this." It wasn't like that. Um, so, and I watched X Play a lot. I watched Attack of the Show. There was Cinematech. There was Cheat. Um, let's see, like the females, there was Morgan Webb, there was Olivia Munn, Diane Mizoda, Kristen Holt, and all of them, they knew what they were talking about. They were all beautiful, which obviously attracted the males, but they were also gamers. They knew what they were talking about. If you have a person who's like going in there, you can kind of tell sometimes when they just have a good looking person talk about games, because then they end up like not pronouncing things right or getting things wrong. But no, they knew what they were fucking talking about, and that's what attracted people to Morgan and Olivia, because they, you know, even though I think when it came to gaming and stuff like that, more like nerd culture, Morgan definitely had the upper hand against, say, Olivia. But Diane Mizoda was a big nerd. Kristen Holt was a huge nerd. I think she was the same person who was on fucking um American Idol, like one of the singers on American Idol, and then suddenly she's on G4 TV. Um, but there are a lot of good-looking women on G4, but they were more humble. They weren't coming out and ranting and raving about, sexism and this and that. And like I said, I watched it all the time. I didn't see any of it. Even if there was just a passing joke about something political, it wasn't in your face. It wasn't every fucking episode. It was just like a passing thing. But this person comes out and sits there for like, what, 2, 3, 4 fucking minutes just ranting and raving about sexism and how, oh, men are just mad. I'm not as bangable as Olivia Munn or Morgan. No. And then when you say, if you don't like it, don't watch it. Peace. That's going to turn a lot of people off. When you have Adam Sessler coming out and saying, I don't like fucking Republicans and I wish they die, you're going to turn off a lot of people who are Republican who are into video games. They don't think about this shit. When they come out and do all this stupid shit, and when it blows up in their face because the viewer does what they say and stops watching, I don't understand why viewership is going down. Well, maybe because your stupid asses keep telling people not to watch. You keep coming out and bashing entire groups of people, saying, oh yeah, I can't wait for my Republican family members to die. I'll be sitting there sipping my sparkling water. Ugh. That just makes you look like a complete fucking douchebag. No one is going to want to associate themselves and watch you when they know that you're a terrible fucking person. I mean, it's clear you don't like Republicans. Great, good for you. You're entitled to your opinion. But then when you go on Twitter and start saying that shit, don't be surprised when people start getting turned off by that whole idea of, of you. Sam, do you have anything to say? No? Okay. Same thing with her. She comes out, bashes men. I'm sorry I'm not as bangable. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Peace. Okay. People just, and you're not just turning off the people who are saying that kind of stuff. You're turning off everyone. And then when viewership goes down, you fucking idiots sit there and wonder why. It's because of you. It's not the haters. It's not racisms. It's not misogynies. It's not homophobes. It's you. You idiots in charge. You idiots who feel that you need to come out and rant for 5 minutes about sexism in gaming. You are the fucking issue here. The fact that G4TV keeping you and Adam shows that it's only a matter of time until they do go bust. You're bad for business. You think they learn after the first incident when someone needs to go. If I ran a business and someone pulled a stunt that pushes customers away, I'd get rid of them ASAP. Exactly. Because we've seen this time and time and time and time again through all sorts of media. Video games, comic books, TV shows, movies. Every time you have some fucking dumbass asshole who comes out, does a fucking rant to a publisher or whatever, and then says, if you don't like it, don't watch. It's not made for you. What happens? What fucking happens? What happens? They don't get the views they need. They don't get the money they need. They don't get that participation from the consumer that they need. The movies, $150 million movie will make only about 75 million. Comic books will only sell a couple hundred copies. Video games, couple hundred copies. Because no one likes being told that they don't like you because you're a certain group or a certain gender or whatever. Because that turns people off. Because that tells them they honestly don't care about the consumer. They're more concerned about their fucking political bullcrap. Kind of rude to the people who didn't survive, no? You think one rant did all this? No, it didn't do all this, but it was definitely the catalyst for what did do this. Between, like I said, between her doing that shit, between Adam Sessler with his fucking retarded tweets. Yeah, your career is permanently damaged. Wait, they kept you? What a fucking disgrace. So you calling out sick for your kitchen shift then? I survived like the snake that I am. The Lion, the Witch, the audacity of this bitch. Our expectations of you were low, but holy shit. I'm glad you weren't fired. Now you can further bury G4TV. The best time to delete this tweet was immediately after sending it. The second best time is now. Can I help you? Legit one of the worst people in gaming. I feel sorry for everyone who lost their jobs because you had to score some points on Twitter. I hope karma gives you everything you have earned. Zoe Quinn, yeah, Brianna Wu, Anita Sarkeesian. What a disgusting thing to post when 30 people just lost their jobs. And she's the same kind of person who's like, it's not very nice to celebrate when people lose their jobs. Well, you're celebrating just to own the haters. Just when you think you've hit rock bottom. Congratulations on getting many of your coworkers fired while keeping your own through your protected status. Stunning and brave. Can I help you, my little man? What? So let me get this straight. You gave a rant that alienated your audience, which cost the company money. Now you're celebrating because your coworkers got fired over you. What a nice person you are. As you can see, people are not liking this. People are not liking this. She's just proven that she's a terrible fucking individual. And if you continue to support G4TV and support her, you're part of the problem. She is a terrible fucking human being who instead of being sympathetic to her coworkers who just lost their jobs, she's trying to stick it to the haters. Let's play some games, yo. I survived. Congratulations on being a fucking bitch. Congratulations. You are a terrible person, and I certainly hope that your job is next. I feel bad for those other people. If you lose your job, you fucking deserve it. You fucking deserve it. This is what happens when you go out there and tell people if they don't like it, then don't watch. This, layoffs, all this terrible shit. And some of them, like I said, I feel bad for them because most of them are probably nobodies to us, where we don't know who they are. You know, probably like fucking, stage crew who does fucking lighting and this and that. And now they don't have a job. Because you wanted to start this fucking thing of, if you don't like it, don't watch. Peace. And then you have Adam Sessler with his fucking bullshit. Because it was just pretty much you two. Both of you. You have one person alienating a bunch of outright saying don't watch. You have one alienating people by saying basically, oh, I hate all fucking Republicans. And you can't imagine why you're have gone down. And this is what's the problem. This is the problem with any kind of media now. Like I've said, go back and look. Every time someone comes out and attacks the fans, tells them, oh, it's not for you, don't watch it then. Look what happens. It is like clockwork. Every fucking time. It's like a bomb. Once they say, if you don't like it, don't watch it. There we go. The pin's been pulled, and it's only a matter of time before it fucking blows. It could be a day, it could be a week, it could be a month, it doesn't matter, but at some point, that is going to blow up in their face. Especially if it's like a TV channel or something like that, where it's the longevity of it, where it's not like a movie where it comes out, it come and goes, but more like this where it's a channel. It's only a matter of time. When Sam, hold on. Once they started, that's the initial downfall, because once she did her little rant, they were losing subscribers like crazy. And just throughout the year, it's just complete downhill. There's not been any that. It's just, and now they're at the lowest fucking point. So, like I said, as soon as they say, don't watch it, if you don't like it, don't watch it, when they group in people and say, oh, all men are misogynistic sexists who hate women, or when you say that, oh, all Republicans need to die, it's just a matter of time of when that fucking grenade goes off. It's gone off. And it's because of you, Frosk, you, Adam Sessler, because of you, stupid asses, who can't just keep your mouths shut, who want to make things political. It's because of you. Congratulations. I'm so glad you got to keep your fucking job, Frosk. So fucking glad that you survived. And so nice that you have such sympathy for the people who lost their jobs, and you're doing these things just to stick it to the haters. Fuck off, you goddamn fucking bitch. Seriously. Fuck off. And you wonder why people go after you. You wonder why people hate you. You wonder why people are saying mean things to you. Because you're a fucking bitch. Anyways, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.